So this week I decided to give a different terrain, a different part of the universe a go. I decided to explore the southern, western part of the UK in Dartmoor. And hopefully this should be a great day out. As you can see, the terrain is very rugged, it's roughed up. You don't know where you're going as always, and the weather, you don't know when it's gonna rain, fam. You know it's gonna rain at some point, and that weather's gonna come and slap your existence out of oblivion. But you got a little brief opportunity to make the gains. You're gonna make the most of that opportunity, my dear respected specimens. Thank you for watching.
I believe it's up here somewhere. Ooh, I can see a bit of rock. Some clues. Let's see how much we've walked. Well, I've walked bare, fam. Better get back soon. Oh my days, that looks insane, fam. Right, fam, so a moment of opportunity presented itself, and now I'm here, a place in the southwest of the UK called Bench Tor, fam. I purely came here because of the name, because I'm macho, and it sounds a bit corny, fam, allow that. Anyways, I'm here, so I saw the opportunity of climbing in Dartmoor for a couple of days, so I was basically capitalizing on that moment of opportunity, because when you're a man you have to seize these small windows. Plus another reason is it started raining, so I saw this overhanging cave pop up on my phone and I was like, fam, let's go check that thing out. It's very well protected from the rain, so even though there's a bit of rain right now, most of the entire section is completely dry because everything's completely shielded and it's all on the roof. So it looks quite frightening, to be honest, coming into it, because it's like you just all you see is like a drop, and then it's a cave into that drop, into the abyss, into the unknown, fam. So obviously when you're climbing, you just gotta get over the mental barrier first and foremost, and then you gotta trust the gains, fam, because the gains have got you here in the first place, so they're the ones that are gonna get you through the hardship and the upheaval that you may come across within these dilapidated cave-like structures. Nature has provided for us to caress and grope to supreme satisfaction and to attain the ultimate manifestations and gains. So let's get started and let's get warmed up on this, fam. As you can see, fam, it goes on for like a long way, fam. You could take that thing all the way back to London, fam, if you dropped it long enough, fam. Right, fam, so I managed to do, like, I'd say one section. I'd say there's about at least 4 of those sections you gotta do, basically. There are some drags and stuff you can rest on in the middle. There is a bit of like a very humidity type rainy breeze coming through, but it's not enough to affect the rock, so this problem can be climbed. But the drops at some point do feel a bit menacing. If you did fall like sideways or something, your heel popped, But that's the risk you gotta take, fam, in this game. You gotta trust your ability and trust your gains enough to make it to the top of the rock, fam. There's no excuses. But this footage is gonna be cut up, fam. More cut up than anything you've ever seen, fam. I don't really care, fam. All I know is I'm making the gains on these edges, and the manifestations are absolutely supreme today, fam. So I'm grateful for that. And hopefully I'll try to do as many of the moves as possible from the bottom all the way to the top. Right, so the previous problems I was trying, to be honest, I got all the moves. It's that because of the rain, the humidity that's being whacked on the right hand side, outside face of the rock, it makes it a bit like, psychologically at least, yeah, you're going to dry fire. And because of the landings though, it's very uneven. I mean, if you could pad it up a bit, I wouldn't mind trusting my heel on those angles, fam. But if you put it all the way onto your heel and you take a fall, fam, that's the end of your existence, fam. I've also had a back surgery in the past, so I've got to be careful with the amount of drops I take. So, being protective in the way I climb and taking my time, if it means you're safer, it's fine. It just means that it will take you longer to accomplish maybe the ultimate journey of trying to link as many moves as possible in one go. But that's not to say that you can't do that in the future. The process is the same for everyone. But the acquisition of the gains is also an additional one which is unique to everyone, and that's the one you got to try and enjoy. And that's obviously the case with any part of this cave. It's amazing, but with the fall and everything, you got to practice each move carefully and really dial the sequence. So now I'm going to be trying something else on this cave. It's also like quite roofy, and it basically just goes quite high up, and I'll try the moves that I could pad before trying the other moves, obviously, for safety purposes. But also, like, it's just nice to be outdoors. This area is kind of strange, to be honest. It feels like I've had a premonition that I've been there before. I don't know, I think I've seen it in a dream or something. I don't know, fam. It's very magical, but you got to enjoy your time here, as it's very limited. And make the most of what you have. It's important. Right, my dear respected specimens. So today has come to an end now. And as you can see, is the conditions whereby if you're climbing is definitely unethical and you're definitely getting slapped up either by me or some next mandem on UKC who'll be watching what you're doing and will be your subconscious when you climb. So respect the environment as always. But the day coming to an end now. Today was a phenomenal day basically because within a 2-hour window and with these weather and this rain and stuff, managed to get a good session in on a cave. So for that I'm very grateful. And Dartmoor just seems like a very magical place, fam. It's like when you play Legend of Zelda or something and you start roaming those lands when you're about like a child. You're even using like all sorts of adventure tactics to go from one zone to another. This place seems as good as what I'd imagined. A bit like the peaks, but way more green, fam. Right, my dear, respected, well-crafted specimens. So, as you can see, the British weather, bruv, it's more unpredictable than random specimens you crash into in London, fam. You don't know what you're gonna get, when you're gonna get shanked, when you're gonna be done up by some wetness, fam. That's exactly what's going on here. There's actually was a 25% chance of rain. So I thought, let me chance it. But fam, you can't chance nothing here, fam. So I managed to find a limestone little cave, which is completely dry because of the geography. Obviously it's not what I had planned for, but I'm making the most of what I have as always. And also the area I checked out earlier was kind of in the trees, but I think there was a lot of rain last night, so even the stuff which is normally dry is wet. So I think we just gotta wait this one out, boys. I mean, try to see if we can make some gains on limestone instead, fam. As grimy as that sounds and is, it's the reality of the Gainz Avenue that you've got to try and manifest your existence within and acquire this as a supreme development equated to your soul and your happiness. So let's see if we can make this count, my friends. Right, boys. Sick. Right, so I figured out quite a few sequences here now, and basically, because the holes are relatively positive, I'll be honest with you, in relation to my maximum grip strength, I'm going to try and do many moves to make it worthwhile. Although there are probably some limits you could try on these things too, fam. It's basically just an outdoor board. The good thing about it though is that it's now in the middle of the woods. So it feels the environment is much nicer than, let's say, Raven Tour, where mans are parking up the whips in the middle of the road, getting excited with their tops off, staring each other down to see who could grope this tiny edge over the other man, while also knowing that no one really cares. But listen, forget that rubbish. We're going to try and see if there's actual gains here to be made, so that there's good content for this video, fam, because right now, fam, things looking a bit limited. And I do want to climb outside when the weather's better, but you know what? Because it's bank holiday weekend and the missus only gets holidays sometimes and you really take her out. You got those family obligations. Sometimes it might be an odd wet day here and there, fam. So you got to be able to compromise and still make sure you manifest the ultimate gains. That's the first time that happened today, folks. Oh man, I kid you not. I ain't lying to you right now, fam. I must have done that route about 5 times from start to finish. You see, I forgot my camera today. It fell out of my bag or something, so I'll go find it. So I've been improvising in my phone, fam. And that's why you got this B-Tech quality. So I've been trying to like record with much more difficult scenario. Bit like a moonboard climb. Yeah, I'm good. There's the stream. Right, fam, so I managed to find that camera on the way back. It was like, I think a bit of my case came off and got lodged in a tree. But that's the risk you gotta take, my friends. But anyways, yeah, limestone climbing, I guess, is a bit like eating dal and roti, fam. It gives you your nutritional needs, gets the job done, but ain't necessarily what you asked for, fam. And it also isn't as interesting as maybe it can be. But you know, it gets the gains through, and the acquisition of the gains means that the manifestations remain supreme. So for that, I'm grateful. Plus, you don't need to climb on it for long to realize that you're here for too long, fam. So when you make your gains, you do what you can, do as many lines as you can, and then leave. But apologies for the footage, because I shot it with my phone, so it's not going to be the greatest. But it is what it is, fam, and I'm happy to have groped that bit of rock, fam, and provide the perspective I need for the rest of this trip.